Hi BookTube, I'm here today to review Halcyon. It's a Stargate Atlantis novel written by James Swallow based off the TV show. I'm reviewing this mostly because I look for any chance to talk about Stargate Atlantis. It's my all-time favorite TV show. So Stargate Atlantis is obviously a part of the Stargate franchise. Basically there's these big circle things. They're actually bigger than they're huge, massive circle things, that when activated with the proper address, you can step through them and visit other planets that also have this Stargate. In the original Stargate, it takes place in the Milky Way, and it's primarily the US Air Force who is doing this. Stargate Atlantis takes this premise, moves it to the Pegasus galaxy, and it becomes a joint civilian-military base, and their mission is to kind of explore that part of the universe while trying to defeat their villains, the Wraith. It's an alien species that feeds off of humans and hinders their progress in every way. Their primary team on Stargate Atlantis at the time this book is taking place is comprised of Lieutenant Colonel John Shepard. This fellow right here, he's a member of the United States Air Force, and we have his best friend and my OTP, I guess, is Dr. Rodney McKay, who's a Canadian scientist slash genius. Then we have Ronan Dex, you may recognize as playing by Jason Momoa. He's an alien, he's a Cetidan warrior from the Pegasus galaxy. Then we have Tayla Amagan, who's another alien. She's an Athosian warrior, and not pictured on the cover is Carson Beckett, who is a Scottish medical doctor extraordinaire. And this book takes place during season 2 of the series. This book takes place on this incredible world called Halcyon. The world building in here is astounding. This world, for reasons that I can't really get into without spoilers, is able to progress up to kind of like the 19th century. They have steam trains, they have guns. It's like Stargate Atlantis meets steampunk. But it's also a world that's also trapped in a feudal system that's ruled by violence and self-centered royals, and that's everything pretty much the Stargate Atlantis team opposes. But here's the catch. The Wraith on Halcyon are not feared, they're hunted. So they could be valuable allies despite their shortcomings, we'll call them. Now, I was not expecting a book based off of a TV show to be good. And this astounded me. I really thoroughly enjoyed this book. The world that he created, and you know, you go into it and you know the characters are going to survive, but there were points where I thought that maybe James Swallow had maybe created an alternate timeline and some of the favorite characters of mine were actually going to die, and I was like really on edge and anxious for them to get out of these situations, and it really kept me reading and it was really engaging. And the other characters that he created on top that are not in the show are also, you know, fully realized characters. It was like reading an episode of the show. I could feel that he actually, you know, really knew the show. I could see how it would be filmed because, I'll be honest, I've seen all the seasons of Stargate Atlantis at least 5 times, if not more. I know the first few seasons I've seen multiple times more than that. Yeah, I could see the actors. The characters were really in line with how they would be in the TV show. The action, everything was just on point. I thought maybe it would be, you know, poorly written kind of hack writer who's seen maybe, you know, an episode or 2 of Stargate Atlantis, but it really wasn't. It was actually really good, and I'm looking for it. I think he's written 1 or 2 more for the Stargate Atlantis, and even I'm gonna look for other books by him, branch out, because I really enjoyed his writing style. Yeah, so this is it. Stargate Atlantis Halcyon by James Swallow. Even if you're not a fan of the TV show, still pick it up. It is still a really good book for science fiction readers, people interested in steampunk and kind of encounters like that. Let me know if you've read any books based off of TV shows or movies, and thank you for watching.